Hello, Jennifer. You may have noticed that I'm not using webcam. This is because we actually managed to get the little camera to work. Plans for the website for my death have officially begun, and I'm excited. Also, remember this notebook? It's full of randomness, and I put this large blank sticker on the cover of it because originally underneath that sticker it said something that annoyed me. It said, "Shoot for the moon. Even if you miss it, you will land among the stars." I find this really irritating because, you know, you shoot for the moon, you're not going to land anywhere but back on your butt, and you won't land among the stars. If anything, if you manage to shoot that far, if you miss the moon, then you're just going to be spinning out in empty space for a long time. And I know I have been criticized for my lack of romanticism of this concept, but why would you be shooting for the moon anyway? Like, I suppose if you were like in an actual space shuttle, but then if you missed the moon or its orbit or whatever, you would be in some serious trouble. It's not a good thing to land among these giant burning balls of gas which will incinerate you. So I put a large sticker covering it, and I have been looking through this notebook. It's full of complete randomness. Like, say this is Timmy cataloging your days on the lava-proof bed. You managed to permanently burn your lower legs. Not sure about that. Now, more of your writing. My crash course notes, Cleverbot being ridiculous, our conversation, our mastermind strategies, my fictional characters. Oh yes, my fictional characters. I'm enjoying my fictional characters because, you know, I have a tendency to be constantly creating people. This is my fascination with The Sims. Everything is always people. And I tend to be able to create awesome characters, but have difficulty coming up with a story for them. But I think I'm actually going somewhere this time because it occurred to me, this giant just group of people, all these interesting things. It started out with those mastermind families that I told you, the people just popped into my head, the married couple Kenneth and Jill, and their daughters Chastity and Haley. And it just kept going and going, and so now I have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 characters, all involved with each other in some ways. Also, I would like to state how offended I am by your calling Wendy an it. She has feelings and they are hurt. Her name is Wendy Callahan, and she actually is the inspiration for one of my 16 characters. I love creating people, creating the personalities. It's partially because I just find human existence and consciousness, not even just human, just everything, and how people can be their individual selves and everything, so fascinating. I think we have an April Fool's week at this house because we've been pranking each other constantly, and I strongly suspect Timmy of having set something up for me in a moment he disappeared, but hasn't been sprung yet. Mom fooled Timmy into thinking that all of our ice cream had melted all over the place. Timmy sprayed Nim twice, and we have replaced the light in Nim's room with a black light bulb, which she has as of yet not noticed, but I'm sure she will come nightfall. Timmy and Schneer scared me because Timmy, I thought, was torturing me by like running back and forth and being like, "Oh, I'm going to feed this chocolate to the invisible ghost. Don't you want some, Jackie? I'm the invisible ghost on the stairs." And so he kept putting chocolate over there, and I was like, "Give me chocolate." And I finally got up and went to go like get chocolate, and then I screamed because Schneer was standing on the stairs and Timmy was feeding him chocolate, and I had thought Timmy was just being obnoxious and torturing me with the promises of chocolate, which I did eventually get. So I've been thinking about positive pranking lately. John Hank did it at some point, and it started with a woman named Amy, I think. But it sounds really awesome, and I think we should pull positive pranks on people. To wrap up, you're awesome. I'm awesome. I'm so glad you